Well, the old boy just keeps on keeping on. Max Delight, he's a 10-year-old. He's still competing with the best of them, and he's got a big trip coming up. David Aiken, his trainer's joining us to have a chat. Akey, the old boy's still going well.
Yeah, he's going real great. He just doesn't, he doesn't put a bad run in, and his last few runs, like his figure form doesn't look that great, but they were full of merit.
You took him to Newcastle. You gave him a run in the Miracle Mile qualifiers at Menangle as well. So you're obviously extremely happy with the form that he's in.
Yeah, it was just Newcastle was probably a bad trip for him. Will probably pulled the wrong rein early and probably should have finished a lot closer actually. But just happy he's going, way he's going. Like last week he came from last and ran a really good fourth. Didn't get beat that far, and yeah, no, he just keeps competing against these the younger horses, and even tonight he's in the Renshaw Cup up to his ears, I think.
Now you're going to take the option to take him across to Perth for the Nullarbor with a slot there.
Yeah, Maxwell family has taken the Summit Bloodstocks slot. Come to a little bit of not a surprise, but for the owner to actually take a slot, but. Mick's not keeping the best of health, and he's just he's rolling the dice with the old horse, and he's not going to look out of place over there. He's going good. He likes the distance, likes the small tracks, so we've got to give him a shot.
And he's travelled right throughout his career, hasn't he? Like he's been in plenty of fights right around the country.
Yeah, he's been everywhere, and he's acquitted himself all the time, for so long, and he actually loves racing. So, we're looking forward to it, and, he'll go well over there.
What about, how's his body holding up? Like, is it harder to get him back after a tough run now than it was, say, 12, 18 months ago?
Not really, but he's at that stage in life where he probably can't even have spells, long spells, and I just got to keep him ticking over, keep him sound. He's had a leg injury early in his career, which we managed, and he's been pretty sound for a long time.
So he's the sort of horse, even when he's retired, you're going to have to keep him doing something because he's going to get cranky and be hard to handle?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he'll end up back on the farm in Tasmania at Mick's Farm, hopefully, and have a good retirement. And, he's been a cool horse, but he just likes being around the place. He likes racing, and, he just enjoys it.
What about the rest of the stable? Happy with how everything's ticking over at the moment?
Yeah, just okay team. I'm happy with a couple of trotters there. Pesco Polo and Speedy Lover going good. We haven't had a lot of turnover of horses, but it's just suiting my lifestyle at the moment. We've slowed down a little bit. Working 10 horses and be happy to work 8. But everything's good. And it's just like we go to Perth now. It's not a big burden on people at home to look after a smaller team. So that's what we've been planning to do for a while.
Well, we'll be watching closely when the horse heads across to Perth, and of course, good luck over there. We'll be cheering loudly.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. Thank you.